Hey Canucks fans, hope you're well. One of the 4 players that the Canucks tried to get through waivers on their way to Abbotsford was claimed by another NHL club, and it might not be the player that you expect or expected. I hinted that Phil DiGiuseppe was probably the one that we were most worried about. Rick Tocchet seemed worried about forward Phil DiGiuseppe when he talked about him yesterday. DiGiuseppe was one of 4 players that the Canucks put on waivers, but because of their age and their number of games played, they had to clear waivers to get through to Abbotsford, as opposed to all the kind of the rookies and recent prospects, recent draft picks and prospects that did not have to clear, like Jonathan Lekaramäki, like Max Sasson, like DPD and Kirill Kudryavtsev. But there were 4 players that the Canucks had to get through waivers to get down to Abbotsford, and they were Phil DiGiuseppe, Nate Smith, the 2 forwards, defenseman Christian Wolanin, and goalie Jiri Patera. Guess what? DiGiuseppe gets through, and I'm sure Rick Tocchet is very happy about that. Nate Smith got through, and Christian Wolanin got through. But the one player who did not get through, goaltender Jiri Patera. This is a bit of a surprise to me. I didn't know if Patera would be on anyone's radar, considering he didn't have that good of a training camp. He only played in 1 preseason game. It was a 4-3 win against Calgary. That was the one in Abbotsford last week. But he didn't show anything that showed that he was going to be a reliable alternative to Demko and to Shilovs, who's an alternative to Demko. So you get what I'm saying, right? I think they had hopes that it was going to be Shilovs and Patera holding down the fort, holding down the crease until Demko gets back. But I guess they quickly saw that Patera wasn't going to be their guy, and that's why they made an aggressive pitch for Kevin Lankinen, or waiting Kevin Lankinen out, but that's why Kevin Lankinen is now a Vancouver Canuck. So it was all lined up for it to be Demko until Demko gets back, and it's Lankinen and Shilovs splitting Vancouver Canucks duties, and then Tolopilo and Patera and maybe Ty Young splitting Abbotsford Canucks duties. But then we have this little situation happening in Boston where restricted free agent Jeremy Swayman, the goaltender, is not under contract. We got Cam Neely insinuating they made him a $64 million offer, to which Swayman's agent said, this is the first we've heard of this, and they don't like the way that it came out in the media. I don't think anyone likes the way that came out, especially if you're a Boston Bruins fan. So the Boston Bruins claimed Jiri Patera off of waivers. They lose their waiver priority. Not that they had a great priority; they're so far down in the order that they thought that this is worth it. And obviously, to me, this is insurance, just in case they cannot sign Swayman, or just in case it takes a while to sign Jeremy Swayman. You have Jonas Korpisalo, of course, will be the main guy, and now maybe Patera fights for the backup spot behind Korpisalo. So kind of interesting news, the fact that I don't care that Boston Bruins is a former rival from 15 years ago. It's just interesting that any team really claimed Jiri Patera, especially given that he didn't have a really great start to this training camp in preseason. But Jiri Patera, we hardly knew you. We signed you on July the 2nd, I believe, July 1st or July 2nd this year, and 3 months later, you are now a member of the Boston Bruins. So what that means for the Canucks, well, nothing in terms of the Vancouver Canucks, because it's going to be Lankinen and Shilovs splitting the net until Demko gets back. And then what it does mean, though, for Abbotsford is now Nikita Tolopilo will have a chance to shine, probably take the puck and run with it as opposed to the ball and run with it. And then Ty Young is probably going to be his backup. But now Tolopilo had a great season last year, outshone Archer Shilovs in spots, and I think he's going to be able to continue that this season. So interesting news. Jiri Patera claimed off of waivers by the Boston Bruins. Finally, 2 other veteran goaltenders on waivers today. We'll see if they clear. That's goaltender Cal Peterson and former Vancouver Canuck Spencer Martin. So we'll see what happens with both of those guys. Canucks fans, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you surprised? Are you hurt by this? Is it whatever? Is it a sign that Boston Bruins are in trouble when it comes to the Jeremy Swayman negotiation? So leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I have a show tonight at 11 p.m. I hope you can join me. And I'll do a vlog later this afternoon if anything substantial comes out of practice. Otherwise, this might be it for the day. We'll just kind of see what happens. We'll follow the news as the day goes. So thanks to my sponsors, Van City Experts Real Estate, Coach Patrick Liu, Weight Loss Coach. Thank you, legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Andrew Chang, Hall of Fame members and franchise members. Thanks for your support. And thanks to all of you for watching, liking, subscribing. On your way out, subscribe. We're growing. Thank goodness we are growing. Like the video, leave a donation if you want to, become a member, upgrade your membership, and leave me a comment, your thoughts on Jiri Patera being claimed by the Boston Bruins. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. God bless, and go Canucks go.